1, 2, 4.
Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up?
You all act like you've never seen a brown person before. Just like our clique, smoking bunk and doing crack in 94. And everyone saying look at the Forbidden Zone, rip out the hookah and more. The only difference is cluckers on TV like Llorona making them G's. And still hanging out being baked and selling out just like we did back in the day when we were in Sunset Foothills. But straight up to it, we just keep going. We're strong. That's the way we are. We grew up. So one more time, let me tell you, it goes. Yes, I'm really crazy, sounds real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those things. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those things. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. All you TV acts are scared, cause you know we got the top ratings on this air. The only difference is we've been doing this for 13 years. Marty running around, grabbing his you know what. Marty's so cute though. And that's why we say Ray, Rob, Roach, Paul, Stoney, Louie, Rudy, even Cliff, Coy with the mafioso, and all I forgot, I'm holding a 40. I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos fading. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos fading. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos fading. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. If we don't make it, then no one else will. Don't miss it, mother booger.
Hey, I'm going to give you a little entertainment flash. I just found out too that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be in Terminator 3. So he'll be getting paid, I think, 30 million or almost 40 million bucks. Because the only reason I'm saying that is I remember that because we're flying around on a big tank kind of thing, crusher. But until then, I'm out of here, folks. Hola people, the Call Me Crazy Show, episode 60, and here we are on a beautiful Tucson winter day. No clouds in sight, but I'm very glad that you're able to tune into the show. It's been a long time since we've gone on location, so hopefully this will be the first of many little adventures that we'll be doing in the Call Me Crazy Show segment, where we do urban sprawl. I said it. Alrighty. First thing first, I'm going to talk about some tidbits, and then we'll do a little urban sprawl thing. I'm going to be talking about Afghanistan. I know I talk a lot about it, but one thing I found out a couple days ago, and I read it in a couple articles, that the people living in Afghanistan are forced to sell their kids for $30, so the other kids are able to eat for the whole month. And this is how it works: is that the father will get the youngest kid out of the family and go somewhere to a marketplace or whatever and sell his 2-year-old son for $30. So he sells his 2-year-old son, the Afghan dude, sells his son for $30, goes home with $30 worth of food, and that lasts 2 to 4 weeks, and then the money's gone and the food is gone. So then he goes up to the next youngest kid and sells the kid, and it's an endless cycle. And that just goes to show that that's a third world country where things are really getting worse after the fact that we went over there and bombed them. Which I'm saying, that's the way things go. I can't help in any way other than through charity, people. And there's nothing wrong with charity. If you want to give to charity, go ahead. It's none of my business, and so that's why I'm going to leave it at. So I can feel sad for those people in Afghanistan that have to do that, because to people here in the U.S., that's very, very, that's a bad sin to do that. That's a bad decision to be selling your kids for food, but then again, they're struggling to survive. So let's hope that those people pull through. Okay, then I had a picture of something that happened a couple days ago. This is in Michigan. I don't know what part of Michigan, but this 85-year-old lady, I'll get a picture of it later, but this 85-year-old lady was driving her car to a discount store. And you know what I'm talking about, people, the 99-cent store. But anyway, this 85-year-old lady is trying to park her car in front of the discount store, and apparently she forgot what gear the car was in, and it slammed into the store, injuring 7 shoppers in the discount store. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but God, you can't be 85, 86 years old driving cars. I've seen you people. You guys driving like Sunday every day. That term Sunday drivers. I'm not speaking ill of the elderly, but when it comes to driving, because I've seen old people driving on the freeway when I'm on the freeway, and they're like in the slow lane, but slow. I mean, they're not even going 40. Don't they know they're gonna get hurt or hurt somebody? So we'll see how people are gonna deal with the fact that people are gonna be living older and older as we all progress to age. So there'll be more of those people around, and including yours truly. So maybe when I'm 85 years old, I'll be like, fuck those kids saying I can't drive. I drive better than all of them. When in reality, that they probably drive better than I do when I'm 85. But anyways, that's a whole new story. Okay. In New York State, a man called the police to brag that he couldn't be caught by the police because he's been running from the police for a whole year. And one day out of the blue, he called the police, who've been trying to look for him for a whole year. He called them up and said, "Hey man, I've been on the lam for a whole year, and you guys can't catch up to me." Anyway, can't catch up to me. And so what happened? The police traced his call, went to his house, and arrested him. Is that like? I don't know, people, but he did burglary. But he called the police and said, "You can't find me." Trying to brag to the police, he's been on the run for a whole year, and the caller ID turned him in. So that's what he gets. That's what he gets. Let's see. Okay, for all you Kiss fans out there, Gene Simmons is going to have his own men's magazine for men, and it's going to be called Tongue. Believe that? And it's going to be, I guess, like a Maxim kind of magazine. So we'll see how that comes out. But that's Gene Simmons, and it's going to be called Tongue. But he said there's going to be it's going to be entertainment, women, and all that good stuff. So we'll see how that comes out. The gem shows in Tucson right now as I speak is way on the other side of the plane, the interstate. So maybe we'll go over there later. A cool thing I saw a couple days ago during the opening ceremonies of the Olympics was that on display in the middle of the field of the stadium where their opening ceremonies were at in Salt Lake, they had the American flag that was flying at the World Trade Center the day it went down, and it had a bunch of holes, but everyone in the whole stadium was quiet, and I saw on TV, and it looked cool. I'm not saying that the people dying in September were cool, but I'm just saying that it's cool that we had the American flag on display over there. So that's always good. It's always good to do that. Okay, and then my last thing I'm going to talk about before I go into my Urban Sprawl edition is in Guantanamo Bay. That's in Cuba. That's where we're holding Al Qaeda and Taliban fighters. But get this, the Marines, the U.S. Marines, they're waiting at the airport for the detainees or the prisoner of war, whatever you want to call them. When they're coming down in the airplane and they're coming out the cockpit and coming out of the planes onto the runway, all the Marines are singing, "We will rock you." So that's cool, Marines. All the armed forces are cool because they're happy doing it. Okay, that's enough for that today. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off on a disgusting thing that I read upon, and believe it or not, it was in a periodical that I get. And here's the quote of the week: "I saw the goat the next day. It did not seem too upset." That's the quote. And you might be asking me, what the hell are you talking about, crazy? Okay, here it is. I'm gonna say it again. The quote of the week is, "I saw the goat the next day. It did not seem too upset." Okay, and the guy saying it is a cop. And he's saying it because he had to go investigate a goat in the middle of a field somewhere. And what happened, there was a train going down through the fields, over the mountains, a train. And you know how people and kids are looking out the windows and they saw a man having sex with a goat. And everybody in the train freaked out. They're like, "Look, Mom, look, look." And in the middle of the field is a naked guy making out, having sex with a goat. So they stopped the train and they tried to go find out the man, but the man took off. So by the time the police got there later that day, the guy was saying, "Oh, the goat looked fine." So what I gotta say about that, whoever that guy was, you fucking sick pervert. I know I'm going off. Okay, let's go on Urban Sprawl. Urban Sprawl. Okay, our intention is to go all the way over here, people. All right. This is what all our tax money is coming down to. The only reason they put these walls so the neighborhoods won't hear the sounds of the interstate traffic. Yeah. We're not California, people. I almost wish we were. Then we could have our own staff. Ain't that right? I guess they're okay colors, but I think they could be a little more drastic colors. Maybe like a blue and red all over, like really bright pink. Really alienate all the people on the interstate. The only reason why we're walking down this stretch is just to see what's on the other side. That's the only reason, people. I need an excuse for Urban Sprawl. February 11th, people. Next time you'll see me on the show, I'll be talking about the Bible and the Quran, and I'll be going off on Winona Ryder, that crazy little crack whore, for stealing things from Beverly Hills when she has all that money, and then on top of that for having some controlled substance, which is pretty funny because, you know, who am I to say you don't want to do drugs? All right, here we came, people. This is Urban Sprawl at its best. This is just for curiosity. That's all you people out there watching the show. Urban Sprawl. Making everything bigger and better, I guess. Oh, that's the intended reason. One more time. Hey, you know what this reminds me of? All you people out there in La La Land, if you guys ever seen Fargo, remember when the homeboy put in the other corpse, putting the corpse in the wood chipper grinder thing? Hey, what am I talking about? Look, perfect. Just put something on there. I won't say what to put on there. But hey, if you see Fargo, that's the place to do it. I'm out of here, folks. I gotta go. But until then, Call Me Crazy Show, episode 60. You'll see me later on. Late.
One, two, four.
Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up?
You all act like you've never seen a brown person before. Just like our clique, smoking bunk and doing crack in 94. And everyone saying, look at the Forbidden Zone, rip out the hookah and more. But the only difference is cluckers on TV, La Llorona, making them G's. And still hanging out being baked and selling out just like we did back in the day when we were in Sunset Foothills. But straight up to you, we just keep going. We're strong. That's the way we are. We grew up. So one more time, let me tell you, it goes. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those things. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those things. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. All you TV acts is scared, cause you know we got the top ratings on this air. The only difference is we've been doing this for 13 years. Marty running around, grabbing his you-know-what. Oh, he's so cute, though. And that's why we say Ray, Rob, Roach, Paul, Stoney, Louie, Rudy, even Cliff, Coy with the mafioso, and all I forgot, I'm holding a 40. I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos spinning. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos spinning. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos spinning. So all the real Ray Daniel, please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. If we don't make it, then no one else will.